Hello. I am in a nostalgic mood. I have been watching Matt Jackson channel, and he has these Doom Comes to Willowford series where he plays Whitebox. He plays it by using the X-Bane deck of many cards. I I was expecting to buy the proper cards from Drive-Thru RPG. Unfortunately, the shipping is really high, so I just decided to get the PDF and print them by myself. There is another material that I like a lot, but I've never tried. At least I don't think I have recorded, but it is these free uh, solo gaming sheets by perplexing ruins. And I don't want to create a series or something like that. I just want to play a dungeon crawl, simple dungeon crawl game by using a white box. So first, we need to roll characters, and I'm going to be a traditional way. So just get 3d6 and roll and see what we get. So let's see. Maybe I will speed up this process. So now I have the numbers. I need to decide the classes for each one of them. I was considering of having the traditional group of one fighter, one magic user, one cleric, and one thief. And I think that I'm going to stick to it. The attribute bonus in white box is really simple because we only have +1 or -1, nothing else. So in this case, this is going to be our magic user, and if it is 15 or more, it is a +1. If it is less than 6, it is -1. Let me see this one. Everyone, only a -1 here actually. This one has a +1 on strength, and this one it's 0 on everything. Okay, cool. So this one is going to be our magic user, and it's going to be human, level 1. So the only weapon that they can use are basically daggers or staves. So I'm going to give her, or it's her, it's not her. Just saw this picture and imagined that it's a her. Maybe it is a her. So a dagger. I'm going to use ascending AC, meaning that the AC is 10. So I'm going to roll in this table here and see which, and I have charm person. This one is going to be the fighter. Hit dice +1. So it's all, everyone has 1d6 hit dice. Oh, great, 7. And I'm going to give him a chainmail plus shield, and it's going to be in total AC 15. The next one, it could be a thief. The thief one, this one has the highest dexterity, although it doesn't matter. It matters in terms of XP, because if it has 15 or more, but it's not the case, so it doesn't matter if this is the thief or this one. So I could just pick one. I'm just going to pick this, this one as the thief. 1d6 hit dice, so it's 4. And let me see, leather armor is +2, so the AC is 12. A longbow is expensive, but as I gave a chainmail to the fighter, maybe it's okay if it is a longbow, unless it is. I'm going to say that this is going to be a thief, and it's going to be a halfling. Okay, and level 1, and it's going to have a short bow. So the only one that is missing is the cleric, and it's going to be this guy here, and it's going to be a cleric dwarf. Let's see, I think a chainmail is okay. Chainmail for his armor. He could have a warhammer, d6 damage, level 1. Clerics in this system, as in basic fantasy, they do not have spells on their first level. So I have them here. I could just pick a name for each one of them. And in the deck of many dungeons, we have already a table with names. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll to see first if it's a female character or a male character. So 1, 2, 3 is female, 4, 5, 6 is male. So first for the magic user, male. So let me roll a d10 and Gary. For the fighter, once again, 1, 2, 3 female, 4, 5, 6 male. It's male again, and his name is Zelmiel. And for the thief, it's a guy as well. It's a halfling, and his name is Hadar. Okay, and last but not least, the cleric. It's a female dwarf, and her name is Elea. So we now have our 4 characters ready to go into a dungeon. So how it works, I'm going to use Deck of Many Dungeons as the main source to play my dungeon crawl. And as the rules are written, I need to remove the ace and the king and the joker. The jokers are basically the instructions and these NPC tables and some useful tables. And I need to remove the jokers, the ace and the king, and they are here because the aces, they are going to be the entrance, and the kings are the last rune that we find in that level, or the rune that concludes our quests. So in order to start, I need to get randomly one of these cards, one ace, and this is our entrance. And as you can see, we have even here some quest ideas. So we have 4 players, level 1, 4 level 1 players. So I need to roll a d8 plus 4 is 6. So we have to kill a monster who holds an item. Let's see. We need to roll the item. So if I go here, item, I roll a d6, and it is 3, a book. So there is a monster in this dungeon that has a book. Okay, great. So we start this in this area here. So this is our initial area. And we are going to choose where we should go. I first could, and this is the reason that I have this amazing material here with me as well, is because I could just decide what is this dungeon. So I would like to bring more detail. So this blank space is supposed to draw all this stuff, but as I'm going to use this, there is no need to draw anything. But let's get a theme to see where we are. So the theme is occult. Okay, so, and what is the dungeon type? It's a cave. Okay, so it's occult and cave. For some reason, someone contact us and ask us to go deep in these caves to find this book. I do not know what it is. I could roll in more tables trying to bring more flavor to my adventure, but for now they don't want to know more details. They just want to go deep into this dungeon. So we have 3 doors. I need to choose. Am I going to pick this left door first? I'm not going north. I'm going to go to uh, uh, west. And here we have this um, door table. The cards, they say if the door is open or not, but I'm going to use these as a reference. So let's see, is this door open? 1, the door is unlocked. Great, no traps, nothing. So we just open this door and move towards the next room. And this is the next room. So we could have some sounds. Let me roll a sound, and it says rattling of chains. Okay, so we hear some noises from here, and we could have a monster already proposal by this, or I could roll an explorer die. I'm going to roll here. So it's d6 plus 4. d6 plus 4, and I roll a 1 plus 4 is 5. So meaning that there is none. There is no encounter here, but I can hear maybe from this direction some kind of sound of rattling of chains. I can hear this. We hear this. So we decide that we need to move cautiously to the next section of this corridor. And by moving to the next section, we approach this door here. So we see this door. So definitely we can hear some sounds of chains, right? So there are something here, and maybe there are more than one. So I'm going to roll first to see if we have a monster. So it's 1d6 plus 4, and it's 7. It's an acolyte or skeleton per PC. It's here. Okay, so we have 4 skeletons in this room, and they have a half hit dice. So they do not have entire hit dice. So it's a 1d3. So I'm going just to take notes here. The first skeleton has 2. So the first skeleton has 2. The second skeleton has 3. The third has 1, and the fourth skeleton has 3 as well. We are listening to this door, and definitely we can hear that the noise is coming behind from this door. So we know that there is something. So there is no way that we could be surprised by these skeletons. As soon as we open this door cautiously, we see these skeletons. And as we hear chains, I think that maybe this is kind of a prison, and maybe some skeletons, they have chains still attached to their bones, and this is the reason that we can hear these noises. But there are 4 skeletons, and we need to start our combat phase. Let me roll to see who is going to start. The most blue is going to be for our adventures. And yeah, so they start 6. Great. Zelmio is the fighter. He's going to act first. So as soon as he sees this skeleton in this room, he just rushes towards one and attacks. As I have 4 and I've decided their HP, I do not know which one is the closest one. So I'm going to roll a d4. 4. So he's going to attack this one here. So let's attack. 13, but as he's a fighter, he has +1. It's 14 in total. So yeah, he hits. So I just need to roll his damage. It's d6, and he just kills this first skeleton. So now we only have 3 skeletons remaining. I think the next one to act is going to be Elea, the dwarf cleric. And yeah, I think she just run against one of these creatures as well and just try to attack them. The closest one, it's going to be a d3 now. So it's this one with 1 HP, meaning that I just need to succeed in my attack. And it's 7. Unfortunately, Elea misses her attack. Next one, I think it's going to be Hadar. And Hadar has a short bow. Can just shoot and try to aim the skull to see if it can be destroyed by one shot, but unfortunately it's a miss. Gary, okay, Gary is a magic user. He has charm person. Yeah, so the only thing that he can do is attack with his dagger. So let me try it. And 9. Oh man, I couldn't. I just killed 1. Okay, so now it's going to be the skeleton. So the first skeleton is going to attack, and then I can just try to put all of them here in order. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me see. 3. So Hadar, the thief. Okay, he's not so close, but the skeleton is able to move towards Hadar direction and try to hit him. And it's a 1. Okay, so he fails. It fails on hitting Hadar. The next skeleton is going to attack Gary. Okay, Gary is too close, and it's going to attack him. And it's a 10. Okay, so it's a success. And the attacks is with a weapon. I'm going to say it's a rusty weapon. It doesn't matter. It's a short sword. It's going to be 1d6 minus 1. Meaning it's 4. Gary has only 3 HP. So Gary is down. So there is this optional rule here. That is a less harsh method, and by the rules, if a character reaches 0 HP, he or she is dead. But this one, it's a good rule as well. I could say that Gary now is unconscious, and I could say that he has currently -1, and per every round that we have without in combat, he's going to lose another one, and if he reach -3, he is going to be dead. So meaning that Zelmio, for instance, would be -7, and so on. So I'm going just to use this rule. Last skeleton is going to attack Zelmio, and let's roll the attack. 19. Oh, 1d6 minus 1, 2 damage. So Zelmio goes to 5. Okay, let's roll initiative again. So the blue ones, this one is for the players, and the players attack first again. So Zelmio, he attacks 12 plus 1, 13 is enough, and he attacks the closest one to him, that I do not know which one is the one with 1 HP, and 1. Great, yeah, he kills it. Then Elea, the cleric. So in this case, Elea, I would try to use these binding wounds rules as well, but it's only after the combat, meaning that we need to finish the combat as soon as possible, otherwise Gary will be dead. So Elea needs to attack, so she's going to attack another skeleton. 13 is enough, 1d6 damage, and let me see which one. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So the first one, and just 1 damage. Okay, just 1 damage. Now it's Hader. Hader is trying to attack, shoot with his bow. 15. I do not know which one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's the first one that there is only 1 HP remaining. So it is dead as well. And now it's going to be Gary goes to -2 now. And it's going to be the skeleton turn, the last skeleton, and he's going to attack. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hader, okay, the one that is close to Hader. It's going to attack him. 14 is enough to hit him. 5 damage. Hader is down with -1. So now we have 2 characters that are down. So let's see who's going to act first. The players are going to act first again. So Zelmio tried to finish, but he misses. Then Elea, and she hits. 6 damage. Great. The last skeleton is down. Now we have time to heal the remaining characters. Everyone can recover 1d6. So Hader recover 3. But in order to be not so easy on them, as he was -1, he's going to just recover 2. So his current HP is going to be 2. And Gary is on -2, but he's able to be fully recovered. Okay, great. So we killed these 4 skeletons, and there's nothing else in this room, no other door, but there are some gold here. We are able to find 13 gold pieces that Zelmio is going to carry on him. As there is no other place to go, they just decide to go back to this direction and try another door. So let's see what we can find here. Let me move this dungeon to this place. And whoa, okay, let me put like this. Okay, so we have this other region, but we can see that there is a trap. So let me roll to see if there is a trap or not. Currently we have 4. Okay, we still have 4 players, so it's going to be 6, and 6 has a hidden pit trap. But we do have as well a secret passage right here, and let me see if we can find it. And dwarfs actually are great on finding passages and even traps. So I would assume that they are searching for traps always and searching for secret rooms as well. So I'm going just to roll. Let me see, I think the elves can see secret doors. Yeah, so for the secret doors actually, I would say it's just 1 on 6, but for the traps, let me roll for this secret door, and I could roll actually 4 d6 just to see if someone is able to find this secret door. Everyone is looking for it, but no one rolled a 1. Great, so we just move directly to this corner. So, but they are looking for traps as well. But I'm going to say that I'm going to roll only for Elea, and it's a 6, meaning that we are not able to find this trap, and we are going to need to roll a saving throw. Who is in? I would say that Zelmio or maybe Elea is the first, since they both are. I would say they both are in the front row. We have two squares here, so I think that both are able to be in the front. So one of them could actually be trapped. I do not know. Maybe let me roll. 1, 2, 3. It's Zelmio, and 6 is Elea. So Elea is going to be needs to roll a saving throw against this trap. So I need to roll higher than 15. Let's see. 18. Great. Okay, so as soon as she steps and I would say in a stone, it triggers the trap. The pit trap opens, but luckily Elea is able to avoid falling into this trap, into this pit trap. Eventually, they find their way to just jump through this pit trap, and they are able to move on to the next room. And this is going to be the next room here. Cool. So there is a door here and another door here. Let's see. They would try the first door. Let me see. 2, and it's unlocked. It's an unlocked door. So let's move to this room. And I'm going to roll my explore die, and it says Omen. And for the Omen, we have 3 voices. So in this room, we can hear voices. Do we understand what they are saying? I have no idea. Let's just have a simple oracle here. I'm going to roll this d6, and if it is 4 or more, is a yes. Can we understand what they say? Yes, we can. Okay, so it's possible to understand what they are saying. I do not have any idea what it could be. And I will use this from the same material from Perplexing Ruins. They have this table for quests, and I'm going just to roll here just to see what we could have. So it's 1d6, it's 2, so it's find and recover, and then 6, a magical location. Okay, so maybe this is the topic. I do not know, actually. We can understand this, so it means that they speak a common language, but I do not know what they are. So, but they are talking about, maybe it's a group of explorers, maybe they are monsters trying to find this magic location. And this is the only thing that we can hear. Maybe we cannot listen very well through the wall, but we can just pick some pieces of this kind of conversation. So we know there are someone behind this door. Is this door opened or locked, or there is a trap? Let me roll here. 2, the door is unlocked. I would say that we would try, or actually Haydar would try to open silently this door. But this door is it's a old door, meaning that it makes noise. But as he has this thievery, I'm going to roll d6, and if I roll 1 or 2, Adar is going to be able to sneak in to this room, or at least open a little bit in order to see what are these people behind this door. And it's 3, meaning that he fails. So as soon as he opens this door, it makes some noise, and the people that are behind this door, of course, is going to react to it. So I can just use this reaction table. I'm going to roll 2d6 and see. I do not know what they are actually, but it's uncertain. Okay, so they are expecting something. They do not know, so they are just waiting to see what happens. So I could row actually in this table. And we have humans and humanoids, creatures, and unnatural. As we heard common language, I will roll only in this first one. So let me roll. And I rolled a 5, snake people. Let me see if I have snake people in this book. I don't think so. Lizard man. So I'm going to say that they are lizard man. And it says here that it should be 1 per PC. So it would be 4 lizard men. But lizard men are really tough creatures. So I'm going to reduce these maybe to 1 or 2 lizard men. Is it 1? No, it's not. Okay, definitely not. So we are going to have 2 lizard men in this room. Great. And their disposition is uncertain. Let me roll their hit dice first. So 2d6 plus 1. So one of them has 7. And the other one has, 10 hit dice. So my characters, they just see these lizard men. And they are not hostile yet. But they see us and maybe they ask us something. And we need to tell them that we are not a threat. So there is no ability check in Whitebox, and usually what I see that most people do is to roll a d6, and they have usually 1 on 6 to succeed. I'm going to roll a d6, and if it's 1 or 2, we can just find a way to avoid combat. And it's a 5. So we are going to have a combat. Anyway, the lizard men, they see us as a threat. So let's see who starts the combat. And we have the initiative. Are we going to attack? They are only 2, right? I'm going to ask the Oracle as well. Are the players going to attack? They do not know if the lizard men are stronger than them, at least initially. So let me roll. And 2, the answer is no. Meaning that we just run away. Maybe we just close the door. We could try to block the door or something, or we all could just run. Would we run through inside the dungeon, or would we go back outside? We would go deep into this dungeon? Definitely yes. So I think we would just try to see if we can try to block this door somehow, close the door. Maybe Hader, with his thievery, he could try to mess up with the lock. Let's see. And no, he is not able to do it. There is no much time, so he just close the door and they just run away. Would the lizard man run after them? Let's see. And the answer is definitely not. No. So yeah, cowards. Yeah, they just run from us. So yeah, they are laughing as they see that these poor humanoids are just running away from them. They just laugh and they do not bother running behind them, against them. So we just move to the next room. However, I do not have too much time anymore. I need to stop right now. So I'm going to continue this adventure later.